Hello, you guys. This is my second YouTube video, and I brought somebody here with me.
Hi, I'm Zaria. How's it going?
Hey, she is in college, freshman year, and
Yeah.
I'm a senior, so I'm gonna get there, hopefully.
I mean, maybe.
Maybe.
We hope you make it.
No, I'm gonna make it. But let's see. So, what's been heavy on my heart, and a lot of other things I've been hearing about, a lot of rudeness. Like, for example, the topic that we're gonna be talking about today is bullying. It says that bullying that used to happen to me, but they still might have gotten the hurt that they had before, or they still have that, or whenever they go throughout their day and they find out like things people said about them, like it gets really in your heart and in your chest, and then you start to believe it in your mind, and then you got to be that stronger person to say like, no, like this is not about to control my life, what other people say about me, stuff like that. So basically what we're talking about is bullying, right, Zaria?
Right.
You ever had an experience of any bad bullying happening to you? Younger life?
Mine
now?
wasn't very bad, but it was still hurtful. Because my best friend's twin brothers used to bully me on the bus, and their friends, because they had a bunch of friends. They always sat in the back. And they were rude to me. They always talked about my family. And my brother wasn't very helpful. Mm-hmm. He just let them do it most of the time. Sometimes he didn't.
When you need the help.
Right. But But yeah, so that was quite annoying. I didn't really know it was bullying back then because I was kind of small.
You were kind of small?
Yeah.
What exactly were they saying? That
they were
remembered
like,
that
at least I have a mom. I was like, thanks. And of course I didn't have anything to say back because I was...
You were young.
Feeble-minded. And yeah, but so I tried to make comebacks. I don't know what I said, but but it was annoying. And they would talk about how messy my hair is, even though their hair was...
And she has naturally curly hair, so
yeah, this is straightened.
They're probably like...
But yeah, but their sister had curly hair, but I didn't get that.
But they would mess with you and be like, excuse me.
It didn't make sense. But you know, I eventually just stopped paying attention. I would sit in the front of the bus with my friends and their sister. But yeah. And another experience, my old best friend that I used to talk to in middle school, she got bullied a lot in 7th and 8th grade. There was this guy I remember with yellow pants on. I just remember that one day he was wearing yellow pants.
That yellow pants dude, let me tell you something.
This guy would always message her. I don't know. I think it was like
text her wise?
Something like that. Something like that. Talking about her. Talking about how like she was skinny or something, but she had an eating problem and he didn't know that. But that's another reason why you can't just go around saying things to people because you don't know.
Oh, and I didn't laugh because of that. I laughed because of something in the background. I'm not laughing at what she said.
The chair.
Yeah, I thought she farted. Onto the.
But anyways, but he didn't know what she was going through, so he shouldn't have been talking like that to her. And
right.
She had depression. I did too. I mean. But anyways, so that really affected her, and it affected me as well because I was her best friend, and I was like, dude,
you're not about to do that. Period.
And yeah, so he got a talking to.
He got a talking to.
Yeah.
Did he get a little taste of his medicine type stuff?
I was talking about his yellow pants. I tried so hard. I probably sounded pretty weird, but you know.
What did he say exactly? Do you remember?
I don't remember.
You don't remember?
I don't have a good memory.
You don't? I have a very vivid memory in some things. In some things.
People make fun of me because I can't remember things.
No, I just like yesterday, like I can't remember what I wore, you know, type stuff. But like 5 years ago at 10 o'clock on Valentine's Day, yeah, I remember it. But no.
Well, that's good for you. You can probably remember math equations and...
Girl, I'm not good.
That's what I used to get bullied for too.
Math,
because I really was bad. I was so bad at math. So bad at math.
But you know,
so
it's okay.
I'm still bad at math. I'm in college.
But you don't need. I just need math to know like how to count money. That's all I need to know. How to count money.
How to count money.
Yeah.
I need to add. You know.
Subtract and all that.
But yeah.
And then, what do you think? How did that affect your best friend? Why did you feel? Huh?
What?
Why did you feel that your best friend, like, why did that hit you so hard?
Well, first of all, because she was my buddy and I was close to her, so I knew what she was thinking because we hung out every day. But she already had thoughts about herself that were insecure and not good, right, because of her eating disorder. And so with him talking all that smack with running those lips, it made her start thinking more about it, and it kind of affected her. So she wouldn't eat more. I mean, she ate less.
Yeah.
Even lesser than she did.
Right.
But, so that wasn't good. And I think she still has a problem with it, actually. I don't talk to her a lot. But, yeah.
Yeah. So, she talked about a little bit of her experience. I'm going to talk about a little bit of mine. So, when I lived in Chicago, I went to this school where I only spoke Spanish at the time, so I just was in Spanish-speaking classes. And in my whole classroom, it was just full of Hispanics in there. And then for some reason, when I was younger, like, I was of lighter skin than some Hispanics. They have the dark black hair. I didn't have the, like, they called me a tortilla. They called me the white tortilla. I remember that. They called me the little gringa, the white girl, and stuff like that. And I was just like, what? And I remember as soon as I went into that classroom that there was this group of girls there. And they were just like looking at me. But I didn't say a word. I was like so shy. I was so shy back then. I just sat down. I sat down by some guys, because guys are like chill, you know, they're chiller than girls with their dramatic wise mouth. So what happened was I sat down, and in their mind they thought that I was of Caucasian race, and I was sitting down and they were talking about me, and they were like, oh, look at her, like she thinks like she's better than us because she's like of white descent or something like that. And then I was just listening to all this, and I was like, they're really talking, like going in on me, but little do they know I know just Spanish just like them. And then they later on, I was trying to talk to them, trying to talk to one of the girls and stuff like that. They completely left me out of them. I don't know why, just because I looked different. Oh, and I was a giraffe too. I was taller than everybody. I was almost reaching the teacher's height. I was taller than the boys too. That was the sad part.
That was the sad part.
And then what happened was this is one part that hit me hard. I remember one time I was playing in the park. I the teeter-totter? I used to teeter-tot by myself. That does not work out well by yourself at all. It doesn't. And I remember that when I was playing in the park, I was going on the monkey bars. And I remember when I was on the monkey bars, there was this kid that was in front of me. I don't know if he talked to the girls or something or made a deal about something. But that day, the kid ended up kicking me. I swung down and he hit me in my eye. And I had a black eye. I landed on the floor. The person already... does anybody know how to whistle? How do you whistle? The little thing, like he whistled the thing, and everybody left. I still stayed in there, and I was laying on the floor, and they left me there by myself. Like they didn't even notice a child there on the playground, just laying there. This is bogus. And then I got up. I walked all the way inside. I went to the nurse. And then she was like, whoa, honey, what happened to your face? I was like, somebody kicked me in my eye. And then, now that I think about it, when I said that, why didn't nobody do anything about it?
They might have thought it was an accident. They probably didn't even investigate. They should have investigated the situation.
Like, yeah, I got kicked in the eye. I don't know how. And that happened. And then I remember there was this main girl that really disliked me a lot for some reason. She just would always go in on me of how I looked, how this and that, and talked about all types of stuff. And I was just like, it's unnecessary to say all this. And then my mom, she would find like babysitters for us and stuff like that. And the craziest part, the next day my mom tells me I found a new babysitter. And guess who it was? It was the main girl that would bully is me, mom, that would babysit me. So each day I have to go to the school and then go after school to her and her family to babysit me. So after a while, it takes a toll on you hard. And I blew up and I was mad at this girl, and I might have got violent with her, but I'm not gonna get as descriptive with that because I'm not as proud of that. But I did. We was in the kitchen table and stuff like that, and stuff got thrown and stuff got punched and hair got pulled. But that's the end of that. That's not really what I'm trying to get at in this video, because that's not a good example of what you should do in those situations. That was another experience. And then when I moved to another location where I'm at like right now, it was a group of girls again talking about me, talking about what I looked like, talking about how I didn't look like them. I wasn't short, I wasn't super tan, I didn't have black hair, I didn't have it wavy or curly. I looked different. And then they started going in on me in that way. And then I feel like as I gotten older, I felt like more appreciative of what I look like, because I'm like, okay, I'm unique. I'm a unique type of person. I look different. I might not look like you. And I remember also, this was in middle school, I remember a group of boys, they were in the back. This is in 4th grade. I started having really bad acne. And I remember that these group of boys in the back of the bus, they would yell in front of everybody and say, it was like, Jennifer needs to use Proactiv. She needs to use Proactiv. Look at her face. Her face is so ugly. And I was like, dang, that, like, what is the purpose of that? Like, clearly I can tell I got a pepperoni forehead, but you ain't got to tell me that. Like, you know?
Did you just roast yourself?
Yes, I did. Because I did have it that bad. And then it started spreading all over my face, like freshman year and stuff like that. And yes, I did feel insecure by it. Yes, I did feel some type of way about it. And then people bringing more attention to that didn't make me feel any better about myself. Those are the experiences that I can remember of as of now and stuff like that. But if you guys have ever had anything worse than that happen, anything that you would like to talk to me about or anything
to add.
Yeah.
Every single rude comment you make towards somebody can affect them, so don't do it.
It can affect them in a very strong way. And also, this can lead to, I've seen on the news, I was watching earlier that it was like a little 10-year-old, like younger than 10, younger than that. They're like committing suicide, committing all types of bad tragedies and stuff like that. And this is the main thing why I wanted to put this out. I've noticed a lot of people throughout the years, they've gone so far to those points. And it's not, bullying can be just the tip of the iceberg of them breaking down. Because it's just being rude and unnecessary for no reason. And there could be a whole bunch of other things that are affecting their life. And there is somebody being the rudest they could be targeted to one person. And that is so unnecessary. So unnecessary. I want to see more of love towards each other. Especially girl on girl or guy on guy. I don't know how it is with guys because I'm not a guy.
I mean, they get feisty sometimes.
I mean, they can get a little bit spicy, but I don't know. The thing is, though, I wanted to spread more love. I wanted to spread more positivity with each other. Not get all mean and rude with each other for no reason. Okay, you may not know them, you may not know nothing about their life, but that still doesn't give you the right to be rude, to be so disrespectful for no reason. You don't know nothing about this person's life, nothing about what they're going through, and you need to at least be nice. If you get one thing out of this video, is just be nice. What do you want to say?
Be kind. I always try to do that. Like, I mean, I get a little angry sometimes. I get angry fast, especially at my work. But I try to just, everybody at work thinks I'm really quiet, but everybody here would tell me I'm not. But I be quiet there because I know I'm mad, and I know that I don't want to be mean to them, because a lot of them probably have things, they're probably stressed out, and I don't know. But that's why I just try not to talk as much in those situations, or I just carry on a normal conversation. I don't bring up those things that I think I might need to bring up, like,
right.
Oh, you're annoying, like, but, you know, you don't need to do that. You can just have a conversation and be like, hey, how's it going? I mean, it doesn't really make a difference.
Like, if you just give a compliment to a person for, like, the one time, just do it for that one time. Like, you don't know how much they will appreciate that. Like, you don't know how their days could be going for you just to say, oh, I love your smile. I like your shirt today. I like the way you do your hair. Like, if you give a compliment to somebody, oh, I like your eye color. Like, at least they felt some type of good in their day.
Right.
By you saying that.
For example, this guy, he was always loud. He was always loud, and he was always making fun of people. And one day, he came up, he sat in front of me, and my ex sat next to me. And that was weird. But he was talking about my eyebrows, because I don't really get my eyebrows done or anything. And so there's little hairs and there's little hairs. And he's like, you need to pluck your eyebrows. Look at all those hairs. You're going to grow unibrows. Like,
we all get a little bit hairy, you know.
But then one day, this I think it was a girl. This girl came up to me and she was like, your eyebrows are...
Hello, you guys. This is my second YouTube channel. Second. Well, no, bro. Hey, you guys. This is my second video, and I have somebody here. You want to introduce yourself?
I'm Zaria. What's up? How's it going?
Okay, and she's currently in college, freshman, right?
Yep.
Right.
Calm down.
Okay. So there's something that's heavenly. Well, it's not nothing. Okay, so there's something that's been heavy on my heart lately, and a lot of things that have been happening.
Okay, stop. This is a serious topic.
You're over here laughing.
Okay,